Hey, Hykiri Nation! Back to episode 3 of Wrestling with Hykiri. We just finished the night with the Elimination Chamber, and it's been a very gossipy week in wrestling, so let's get right into things and we'll start the show talking about the rumors, and the many rumors that they are, involving AEW. The biggest rumor coming out of the box with AEW right now is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes leaving AEW, and perhaps not only leaving AEW, but leaving AEW to make his return to the WWE. Who such a very touchy subject because Cody Rhodes left WWE because he didn't have the same agreements with their creative team mixed with his image of where he should be and what he should be doing with the company during that current moment. Cody Rhodes is a very good wrestler, both in wrestling and on the microphone. Even when he had to go through the whole Stardust gimmick, while it wasn't really my favorite, he played that card really well. Cody did wonders as Stardust, and he was even more successful when he wore the paper bag. Cody is talented all around, but now he's leaving AEW, a company he helped build, because he's saying he has, or at least the rumors are saying, he had creative differences in that company as well. My thing here is, if you have creative problems with a company, you leave for a new company. You had the same problems, but you want to go back to the previous company. It's a little bit of a hypocritical move, in my opinion. I think for Cody, this could either be good for his career or be very bad because fans are very unforgiving. And if he thought the grass is greener on the other side when he left WWE for EW, and now he's doing the same thing, I think a lot of his fans are going to lose interest about Cody Rhodes and what Cody Rhodes is. And it can really damage his reputation, in my opinion. No matter how talented you are, if you keep swapping company to company in the world of the internet, the fans aren't very forgiving. It was a lot easier to do this when you have a name like Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair in the late 80s, early 90s, even late 90s. But now in a world where the internet is everything and you find out and read everything about the internet, especially in this business, it's not good for you. So I think Cody going back to WWE is a hard pill to swallow. I think Vince would gladly accept that because you're taking away your rivalry for your competition. One of the men that helped build it and create it to what it is today. Love or hate AEW, Cody Rhodes helped make it. And if you take away someone who helped make the company, that's a huge blow to that company. And if he returns in a main event spot for WrestleMania, the payday that Cody Rhodes gets from Vince is going to be huge. But would it be a bad investment or not? I'm not sure. I think in the eyes of a man, if you take a hit at a company that is your only competition, and it's always a good decision. So for Vince as a businessman, this is a very wise move. For the fans, it might make it a hard move for Vince McMahon, but no matter how you look at it, it's going to be a huge blow to AEW as a company. Moving forward, let's talk about one of the other men that helped make AEW what it is today, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is pretty big with the crowd, especially if you're a fan of anything that's not WWE and you love that cat style that is big in Japan and big in Mexico. Kenny Omega's your guy. But in my opinion, Kenny Omega is part of yes. He's bad on the mic. He's a good spot wrestler, but he's stale with gimmicks. I don't see Kenny Omega in WWE as a champion. Not that it matters because he's been very vocal about never going there or never being a part of WWE or anything like that. But he is currently thinking, as heard rumors say, about retiring from wrestling. Kenny Omega in the wrestling business hasn't been around as long as some of the big names. But if he's thinking about retirement right now, that could mean that he's also having creative problems with AEW, or maybe his injuries just caught up to him and he needs a little break. Well, regardless of what's going on there, I think Kenny Omega is possibly going to lead the company as well. And it's going to be a huge blow to AEW again when two of your top guys leave, it's making a company worry. It's going to make your locker room worry. It's going to make all the guys that you sign now worry about what's going to happen with your company. Because those big names are very big draws, and draws equal money. Without those draws, your company has trouble. And I think AEW made a mistake in hiring our WWE wrestlers. Now that these guys are gonna make a lot of the original AEW guys question if they should stay with the company or not. Especially if it comes again creative problems. And that's what it's looking like. Because in wrestling, creative is everything. So if you're having trouble with the creative team, I think you're gonna have a lot of trouble keeping your wrestlers around. So I think old wrestlers and current signees, future aspects, if these guys leave, matter reason, it creates conflict with what's going on with the company. And right now, that's very bad for AEW. But let's move on, shall we? Because in my opinion, there is not much else happening in AEW this week that we're talking about. It's just been stale. So let's move on and talk about the rumor of a possible Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. That's surely a draw, right? As soon as you mention the name Stone Cold Steve Austin, you get a huge pop. No matter what company you're in or what you're talking about. The mere mention of Stone Cold is instant money. So, as you mentioned a possible return match with Stone Cold against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. You're making money already. Does this match need to happen? Absolutely not. Would it be profitable? Without any doubt. I don't really understand why they're pushing for this match. Honestly, because Kevin Owens is so good at what he does. He doesn't need this match to push him into something new in a direction. He's already using Stone Cold Stunner as his finishing move. Again, I don't know why they're doing that, but they are doing it, and it worries me because we can't recreate Stone Cold Steve Austin, but you can help Kevin Owens become something similar with his own spin. We don't want another Stone Cold. We want Kevin Owens. So let Kevin Owens do what he does best. Don't hold him down, create him. Don't give him these lousy gimmicks. Take away the stunner. Bring him back the pop-up powerbomb. And let Kevin Owens show you that fight Owens fight is all he needs to be successful in WWE. Next, let's talk about NXT UK. I don't really talk about NXT UK division too much because there's not a lot that makes me happy there. We had Walter, but Walter's moved on to NXT's main roster in America, and that's such a great move. Without Walter there, they now have a very little of a draw as a new brand. Walter brought so much to that brand, but we still have hope there because we have current champion Ilya, who's the Russian maestro. And Ilya's good, but he's missing something. As a champion in the UK, Ilya is great. But at this moment in time, I don't see Ilya being anything other than that. In the UK, maybe he can stop it. He needs more development and build that character. Because there's nothing there that wants me to bring awe out of it, you know? His match with Walter was amazing. Both of them. That's what made me a fan of Ilya. But since he's been champion, it's been very lackluster. Partly because of COVID and no crowds once again. But you can only use that as an excuse for solo. So I think Ilya needs some work. But let's talk about one more wrestler on the UK brand. That's Jordan Devlin. He had a small run in NXT's main brand. And one of their champions, then jobbed to Phantasmo in a unification match and was sent to the UK. I don't know why they brought him back. He should stay in the main brand because the Scott the Irish Ace is so good that Jordan Devlin just brings pounds of charisma to what he does. And his finishing move, the Sidewinder Superman, is so good. It is easily one of my favorite, absolute favorite finishing moves out there. And I really think Jordan Devlin is the future of that brand. He can make it an empire, bring the people and the money back to the company, and help establish NXT UK as a legit brand. And you can't have them do that if you keep them on the undercard or even the mid card. Jordan Devlin deserves to be champion, and that's where he should be. Devlin is absolutely without a doubt a champion and should have a strap somewhere on any brand right now. Jordan Devlin needs more. Moving on. Another rumor that I've heard people talk about that Naomi is gonna finish up her feud with Sonya Deville before WrestleMania and possibly be added in a mix against Charlotte and Ronda. I was excited for the Charlotte and Ronda WrestleMania rematch because it was finally going to be the one-on-one rematch. I think adding Naomi into it makes me less excited to see this match. Naomi, I love Naomi. Naomi's a great women's wrestler, but I don't want to see another triple threat for Charlotte and Ronda. So I want her to see her away from Sonya and out of the stupid feud. But I don't want to see them try to make a repeat of Daniel Bryan versus Batista versus Triple H, except with women because leave that for Daniel Bryan, give Naomi something fresh, and let Charlotte and Ronda do their thing together. I hope this rumor dies as it is. It stays at the murder rumor. Let's go to Elimination Chamber. Our final topic of the night. What a horrible, horrible show it was. I just finished watching it an hour ago, and man, what a disappointment. Opening the match with Goldberg and Roman Reigns was truly horrible, but deserving because 30 seconds into the match, Goldberg was already blown up. Roman carried him, Roman won. As expected, as deserved. Horrible match, which only got worse as it went on. The women's chamber match, Alexis Bliss return, which I was so excited for, and then you drop her out. Bianca Belair, which means Bianca goes on to face Becky for the third time at WrestleMania. Bummer. Not a fan of Bianca as a wrestler. As a person, she's great. But I don't know why they're doing this. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Bianca and Becky for the third time. And because of the third time, I'm sure Becky is gonna lose strap at WrestleMania to Bianca, and I just don't want to see another Bianca title run. The first stint was boring. The second stint will be boring, and I don't know why we're doing this. I really don't know why they're doing this. Bianca doesn't deserve that spotlight over Becky right now because Becky has been carrying it. Everything else that happened at the Elimination Chamber was truly boring. Not much worth to talk about other than the main event, which we saw Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, Austin Theory, and Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins. All go at it in the chamber. Bobby got legitimately injured at the early mark in the match, so he was taken out of the match. I thought it was part of the show. Unfortunately, it was not. And I don't know what happened. Bobby the W really hurt. Now it's not still a bump. As Madcap Moss took earlier in the night, and I hope that guy is okay too. But I'm really sad to know that this match was messed up because Bobby got hurt. Bobby didn't deserve that win. He didn't line for the push. He just got the title back. I don't know if it would have affected the outcome of this match. I think Brock would have still won. But I don't know what they're going to do now. Brock winning, I don't know if that was the best move because it makes Bobby look weak if he had Bobby lose again so soon, right after winning the title back. But again, we'll never know because Bobby got hurt in the match. So I don't know how that affected the outcome. What I do know is that having Austin Theory outlast people like Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle, and AJ Styles is a bit ridiculous to me. Why did Austin Theory be the one to go one on one with Bobby Lashley? Sorry, Brock Lesnar. Yes, it probably would have been Bobby that would have took the spot there against Brock. But why if Bobby gets hurt? Why you don't give it to like Seth Rollins or something? Why Austin Theory? Surely nobody thought Austin Theory had any shot at winning that match, right? Let's just be real. No. Brock Lesnar is a larger than life wrestler. So why are you having Austin Theory be possible victor? That's not gonna happen in any shape or form. There's no way. Moving on, it was a horrible show. I give it a 1 out of 5. As far as stars, I do not recommend it. Major props though to Lita and Becky Lynch, in which really was the match of the night. Lita and Becky just tore that ring down. So major props to both of them. But now we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. So a lot has happened. I don't know where it's going, but Monday Night Raw should give us some answers. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Wrestling with Hykiri. I look forward to all you guys talking to me and commenting and watching this vlog. Please remember to give it a thumbs up. Show some love, tell your friends. Watch me live on Twitch and tell us talk wrestling. Until then, guys, see y'all next week. Have a great night, a great week, and a great day. See y'all see you guys live, man. Let's just make it happen. Bye, peeps.